Hi, Raymond here, one of the physiotherapists at the Brisbane Spine Clinic in North Lakes. This is part two of our Whiplash video series. In part one, Marco discussed what whiplash is, how it can develop, and what we can do as physiotherapists to help you on your treatment. In part two, I'll be talking to you about recovery that comes with whiplash. Now, as Marco discussed in part one, the symptoms for whiplash can vary greatly amongst individuals, and so can the recovery. Some recovery can take up to a few days to a couple of weeks, and some can even take longer, up to the months, potentially into the year ranges. So with this, modification of usual duties is a big key, as well as managing stress. In the early stages of whiplash recovery, you need to take care of your neck and not expose it to any necessary strains during the healing phase. Now, this can be done by adapting your usual activities. It's going to be either work, recreational, or social activities. Most often the question we'll get is, should I continue to go to work or should I take time off of work? And research has shown that those that continue to go to work or even at a reduced capacity have better recovery times than those that take a long time off of work. You may need to change your work routine for a little bit of a while, but you can have a chat with your physiotherapist or also your general practitioner, as well as your employer, to make sure that the work task and the environment is best suited for your needs at that time. So what are some day-to-day activities that we want to modify to make it a little bit easier on our necks? First is going to be reducing the amount of weight that we're carrying, whether that be with bags, briefcases, or shopping bags. Now, this may result in taking less items, say in a work backpack or a school backpack, or utilizing a locker space or a dedicated storage space for yourself at work to make it easier. When it comes to shopping bags, this may result in more trips, but again, we want to limit the amount of strain that we're putting through that neck in those early stages. Another thing you can do, as this day and age, a lot of people are using mobile phones. You may notice a lot of people have the looking down, sort of a slouch posture. When you are utilizing a phone, sitting nice and tall and having to actually bring the phone up to your eyes will be a little bit easier onto your neck as well. And same could be said for your laptop, making sure that the laptop is at a nice eye level for yourself, again, reducing that strain through the neck. A couple of things that we get frequently asked about is, should I be sitting in a different way, or should I be sleeping with a different pillow, or sleeping on a certain posture? And I'll discuss first the sitting component. When it comes to sitting, again, we want to avoid unnecessary strain to the neck, so maintaining that slouch posture is something we want to avoid. With that, a nice simple exercise to do is imagine you have a string just at the top of your head, and you're just pulling yourself sitting nice and tall, trying to get that head to touch that ceiling, and at the same time, just drawing the shoulder blades down as if you're trying to put your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Now this one you can hold for about that 10-second interval and do it about 3 to 4 times per hour. A nice simple exercise to avoid that strain to the neck. Now when it comes to sleeping either on your left or right side or even on your back is going to be a lot better than sleeping on your stomach. As sleeping on your stomach, you'll be having to force to turn your neck and sustain that in order to breathe. When it comes to a pillow, there's not really one perfect pillow for everybody. Everyone's going to have their own sort of comfort level with an individual pillow in terms of firmness and then the height of it as well. A general rule that we like to use is the distance between your shoulder and the ear, or the bottom of the ear here, should be the height of the pillow. And that way it keeps it at a nice neutral level for your neck and shoulders. As I mentioned before, the recovery for whiplash is very individualized. And in that case, if you are experiencing any whiplash symptoms or have had a recent motor vehicle accident, please do book in with us so we can get you a personalized treatment plan for yourself and make sure that the activities that you have in your daily life are being modified to suit your needs. See you soon.